Hey y'all, Coach Katrina here. Not the candle lady today, it's Coach Katrina. So this morning I've had a full day and everything. Y'all know sometimes you got to get angry, y'all. Sometimes you have to get mad. Sometimes you have to find a reason to go right to show up. Think about if somebody came and they were trying to fight your family, right? Somebody was trying to fight one of your people, right? You know how back in the day we'd be like, where they at? We're finna run over there. That's how I felt today, y'all, this morning. Since I've been on these doggone calls, right? Talking to different people, right? Because I'm a coach, right? And I'm like, what is it? What is it? And so yesterday I had wrote down a message that I knew I wanted to share, right? I'm always got messages, y'all, that I be wanting to share. I just never hit the live button. What is that, right? What is that? So today I was triggered. I said, I can't take it because everybody needs the same answer. If I would have recorded it yesterday, they would have had the answer today. So here I am recording this video in my Christmas pajamas in my living room because I just want to, guess what, help more people understand that you need to know who you connected to. Come on, who's in your circle? That was the message yesterday, right? Got my notes, y'all. I'll be just taking notes every day. Why? Because I understand that I have the mouth, come on, that's like a pen of a ready writer. It's always ready to go. But somebody had told me yesterday, don't give them too much, just give them enough. And sometimes that'll slow me down because I can't help it. I'm overflowing. I got a lot, right? But let's get to this message. Who's in your circle, right? So who's in your circle? It matters who you connected to, right? It matters the kind of results that you get. And what are they talking about? What are they doing? All this stuff. We know everybody want to say no to this, no to that, because there's no November, but don't go with the trend because you need to be knowing what you're saying yes to. Don't be focused on the no's, but be focused on the yes. Yes to peace. That means automatic, no to chaos. Come on. Yes to prosperity. Automatic, guess what? No to poverty, right? Yes to increase. Automatic, no to lack, right? Come on, it's some things that if I focus on the yes, that's going to automatically come. So in my connection, the people that I'm connected to, it matters what it is that I want. I got to know who I am. I got to know where it is that I'm going. I got to know what it is that I need. So I know if the people that's connected to me are the right kind of people. So not focusing on what you don't need. Who do you need? One, I was talking to my therapist yesterday, right? Why? Because I can't talk to my family. That's all in the same hurt, drama stuff. We all grew up with the same drama, the same issues, right? So sometimes I can't talk to the people who was hurt right beside me, suffered through it all. We all overcoming this thing right together. Sometimes I need an outside view from somebody else who may be trained to hear patterns in me, that may be trained to learn that, okay, Katrina, I understand that you're saying they did this, but you got a habit of doing that. I need somebody to keep record of me, right? So I have a therapist. They help me to heal. They help me to recognize areas that I need to heal. Some of us just need healing. If you ain't got no therapist, do you know that healing comes in communication? So you may need to find somebody to talk to. I'm a coach. I operate in a lane of helping you to move forward in life. Coaching helps you to get from being stuck right where you are. Transitions, accountability, choosing, making informed decisions. But counseling, therapy, because it be dealing with them past triggers, right? And no matter, I know I was delivered from this years ago. I was healed from this, but guess what? It's another layer there. It's something more there. Don't think it just happened at one and done, and then you still find yourself triggered. You're like, well, I already dealt with that. No, it's still that thing. It's a root there that we got to get, right? So that's why I had to have a therapist, right? Because I need somebody to talk to, right? But I also need, guess what, mentorship. What is mentorship? Somebody that can help pull you up, who you connected to that's up higher than you in some ways, that know more than you know in some ways, so that they can pull you up, right? So I ain't got to keep doing this or trying to claw myself out of a barrel, right? Trying to claw myself out of, no, baby, have a conversation with a coach, me, right? What, somebody who can collapse time for you to help you to move faster, quicker, swifter, right? Are you moving in the things that you want to do? Are you moving in the way that you need to go, right? If there's no movement, you may need a coach. You need to figure out where you're stuck at. You may need coaching, right? But I gotta have mentorship, right? Somebody else who can see further, somebody who's already went this way. Come on, how am I gonna be a soft girl when all I know to be was, come on, I was gonna say y'all, but more man than most man. And the ones that know me, y'all know what I used to say for years and years and years. But until I began to work on myself and embrace the soft girl era, baby, I was harder than most men, right? And I'm still developing, y'all. 3 years on doing this, 3 years in doing core work. Come on, Coach Livy. 3 years on working on identity, 3 years of choosing to be the softer version of myself, still being the boss, still being the leader, still being the head of organization, and needing to be soft. We adopt all these different things, but I understand that there is a softer way. So I have a mentor, right, who helps me to say things better, to maybe deliver it a little bit soft. Because y'all know the people that has coached me, y'all know, Katrina, I don't have that in me. I don't have that soft hold your hand, just, but I love you. See, the love that I have for you, it causes me to cheer for you. It causes me to get angry too when I see y'all not choosing yourself. My message is always the same. It's choosing season, choose you. Why? Because if you don't live, if you don't thrive, if you don't have success, if you don't have joy, then it don't matter where you showing up in all these other places. You just giving from a false place and you really empty and you just pouring out and all this stuff and then everybody empty, everybody unfulfilled and stuff. I got peace. Come on, I got joy on the inside. It don't matter what circumstances that are coming, that are up and down, that could be volatile, whatever. But the joy, it remains. It is always there. The peace of God, it stays with me. You're not going to get me off my square, my peaceful square, right? I have learned this. I'm learning to master this, right? Only because what I understand who my source is. And it's just different. It's a different way of living, y'all. It's a different way of thinking. That's why I can't be on the frequency with everybody, talk to everybody. Y'all know y'all got them buzzwords, frequency, but I don't flow with everybody. We ain't on the same level. We ain't on the same page. If you so busy concerned about, I don't know, in the housewives or the life or whatever, whoever the rich and famous, whatever is going on, the have nots, I don't even know if they still on or whatever. But if that's all you concerned about, me, you ain't gonna have nothing to talk about. Because I want to know how to get this money. I'm trying to figure out how to guess what. I want to know how to raise my son. I'm a woman trying to raise a boy child, right? I'm looking for mentorship, right? I'm looking for a real answer. I am looking for ways to guess what? Empower more people, impact more people, affect their life so that they can change their life for the rest of their life. Child, I'm out here partying with the supernatural. I'm out here partying with the Holy Spirit, trying to bring real change, right? So what I look like sitting around talking about what happened on the weather, whatever is happening. It just doesn't benefit my day to day. You see, so I understand that I also need people that I'm aligned with. My friends, I need to be able to be aligned with them and in agreement with what it is that they're doing, what it is that we're talking about. I don't want to take part in conversations. I don't want to take part in activities, you guys. They don't benefit me. They don't cause me to grow, to have real joy and real experiences. My experiences look different than your experiences, but I'm choosing to have positive experiences. Some of y'all need to disconnect because you realize that you want to say yes to better experiences, yes to growth in the area that you know that you need help in. So find someone that can help you in that way. Be open. This was the year of the open door, right? But now we're in 5785. So we know that 4 is the number of the door. So for some of you guys, y'all still, in that place. And I believe we're going to keep being in that place, where we're open to new connections, to new people that can enhance us, that can cause us to grow, that can collapse time for us so that we can really be who it is we need to be and have the kind of life that we want to have, because, life for the living, right? That means you're supposed to be living it. You're supposed to be living it. I don't know if y'all know my son, because he be living it, right? Because I'm living it. We like living life, not waiting until you get to some grand destination before you start living. Come on. It's crazy. Stop the foolishness. So it's choosing season. Why? You got to choose you. But what we got to do is deal with the old version of you. What we got to deal with is that old baggage that you keep dragging around that's getting heavier and heavier and heavier, that weighs more and more and more. And if you keep dragging, I'm taking out the suitcase with all the old things, and it's heavier. But I'm adding new things because I'm looking for new things. I got new experience. I got new hurts. I got new disappointments. I got new joy. I got new peace. I got new ideas, new creative. But I still got all this old stuff, right? In all this on top of that thing gaining weight. Come on, drop the baggage, right? But we got to deal with it. You can't just drop the old version you off on the corner and think I ain't got to deal with her. No, we got to deal with it because there's triggers there. There's roots there. They're going to keep coming up. So if we don't deal with the old version of ourselves, how are we going to be able to move forward, y'all? We got to be able to move forward. And so if I deal with the old version of me, then I know who I am today. From today, Katrina, she doesn't do that. I know you came to me for an old thing. I don't do that no more because now I know who I am today, right? So in order to make great decisions today for my future Katrina, for my future self, I need to know some things about where I am going and who I am today. Katrina, don't do that anymore. So I don't have that to offer. They'll quit coming for that. I don't do that no more. Be so consistent in choosing you that the old person quit coming to you, asking you for an old version of you. They'll end up disappearing or they'll decide that they want something else that you had to offer. You see, but I don't do that anymore. And once you know what you do and what you don't do, it's easier to make decisions from that place. We got to know some things. And then do I do it for me first, right? If I'm not doing it for me first, I know I'm out of order. I know I'm out of line with God because He said to love the Lord thy God first, then me, then my neighbor. Quit dying for everybody else. Choose to live for yourself. Put the mask on for yourself. It's all about you living, right? And then, you guys, it's just choosing season. I just want to come on and tell y'all it's choosing season. I give y'all so much. I know the people told me don't give too much, y'all. I'm trying to contain what be on the inside of me, but I want everybody to win. I want everybody to have real joy. I want everybody to have real peace and experience these things because it's life is for the living, and you should be living it in peace with real experiences, connected to great people that can pull you up to help you to collapse down and have real experiences. And we got to deal with them old things. Get you a counselor, get you a therapist. I've made some recommendations. I'm just gonna tell y'all, listen, the area that I'm in, they far and few in between. They far and few in between. Some of y'all need to be open to going online because the options that's local, they don't really be options. Okay, that's just y'all see I got serious because I don't play about development. And I don't want nobody sitting on the couch just collecting your money and don't really care about you. I don't want nobody that got a program that they're going to put you in just to get your money and they see no real transformation. We here for transformation change, y'all. If you need a coach, that's what I do, right? You can have one call with me. One call, that's all. Ain't that what the lawyer people say in our area? We know who that is, but it's everywhere. I be seeing them signs all over the country when I go all over the country. Why? Because I'm going all over the country. And I see that same sign that say one call this all, but they have a different law office on it, right? So I decided, hey, one conversation with me is life changing. I know that. One conversation with me, we're gonna give you some strategy, gonna give you some steps, gonna expose some things. But at least you're ready to move forward. And if you don't, you're gonna get some conviction to change. Come on, that not condemnation, but conviction to change. I love you and I want you to succeed, you guys. So it's choosing season. Choose you. You got to live first. Come on. Choose to live for yourself and stop dying for everybody else. It's easier than you think. It's just a phone call away, you guys. It's just a booking link away. It's just an acknowledgement away, an awareness away, a decision away. Y'all, it's choosing season. Choose you so much that the old version of you fall off, that every leech, that every caterpillar, cankerworm, come on, all the years that have been lost, stolen because of the things and the people that's connected to us, that they can be restored to you. Come on, it's your season. It is choosing season. I love you and I want you to be positively better. Why? Because it's a process. And it's something that everybody should be better today than you was on yesterday. Be positively better, y'all. It's choosing season.